My roommate's boyfriend won't stop asking about my childhood. My roommate Emma started dating this guy Trevor about 3 months ago. He seemed normal at first, worked in IT, liked to cook, pretty quiet, but then he started asking me weird questions. It started small. We were all watching TV one night and he goes, "Hey Natalie, did you grow up around here?" I said no, moved here for college, grew up about 2 hours north in a small town. He nodded and went quiet, but I caught him staring at me during the commercial break. Next week he asked what my parents did for work. I told him my dad was a mechanic and my mom worked at the post office. The week after that, he asked if I had any siblings, any family members I was close to growing up. Emma thought it was sweet. She said Trevor was just trying to get to know her friends better since we all lived together, but something felt off about the way he asked, like he was taking notes in his head. One night I came home late from work and Trevor was in our living room alone. Emma was still at her shift at the hospital. He was looking at the photos on our wall. We had this collage thing Emma made with pictures of both our families. "I saw you in the spelling bee photo," he said without turning around. "4th grade regional finals. You came in 2nd place." I froze. That photo was tiny. You could barely see the faces. "How did you know that?" I asked. He turned around and smiled. "Lucky guess. You look like a good speller." I went to my room and locked the door. The next morning I checked that photo. I had to squint to even read the banner in the background. Regional spelling bee 2004. There was no way he guessed that. I started avoiding him, coming home late, staying in my room when he was over. But the questions kept coming. "Did you have a dog growing up? What was your elementary school called? Do you remember your neighbors on Maple Street?" I never told him I lived on Maple Street. I finally confronted Emma about it, told her Trevor was creeping me out with all the questions. She laughed it off, said I was being paranoid, that Trevor was just naturally curious. But then last Tuesday I came home and my bedroom door was open. I always lock it. My closet was open too. The box on the top shelf had been moved. I could tell because the dust pattern was different. That box had my old yearbooks in it, my childhood photos, stuff from my hometown. I set up my laptop to record while I was at work the next day, hid it on my bookshelf. When I checked the footage that night, I watched Trevor come into my room. He went straight to my closet, pulled down that box. He spent 20 minutes looking through everything, taking pictures with his phone. He found my old student ID from middle school, held it up to the camera on his phone for like 30 seconds, like he was scanning it, then he put everything back and left. I showed Emma the video. She went pale. She grabbed her laptop and opened her email, started scrolling through old messages. 6 months ago, before Emma and Trevor even met, she got an email from a genealogy website, said they found a DNA match for a half-sibling she didn't know about. Emma had done one of those DNA tests 2 years earlier just for fun. She'd completely forgotten about it. The email said her half-sibling was looking for her. It included a first name, Natalie, and a birth year that matched mine. Emma had deleted it as spam, figured it was a scam, never mentioned it to me. We compared birth dates. Mine was June 14th, Emma's was June 9th, same year, 5 days apart. We pulled up that DNA website on her account. The match was still there, 51% genetic similarity, half-sisters. Emma called her mom that night. Her mom started crying immediately. She confessed that Emma's dad had an affair 26 years ago with a woman from a town 2 hours north. The woman got pregnant. Emma's parents paid her money to disappear, to never contact them, to give the baby up for adoption. That baby was me. Trevor wasn't Emma's boyfriend. He was a private investigator Emma's dad had hired when that DNA match popped up. He was supposed to figure out who I was, make sure I wasn't going to ask for money or cause problems for their family. Emma kicked him out that night, told her dad she never wanted to speak to him again. We stayed up until 4 a.m. looking at our baby photos, trying to find similarities we'd missed. We have the same smile, same weird double-jointed thumbs, same habit of organizing things by color. We'd been roommates for 2 years, best friends for 3 years before that, and we never knew we were sisters. Last week, Emma legally changed her last name to match mine. We told our landlord we're staying roommates permanently. Family discount, Emma joked. Her mom keeps calling, begging to explain. Emma won't answer. Yesterday, we got our own DNA test done together, just to be sure. Results came back this morning. 50% match. Half-sisters confirmed. We're getting matching tattoos next weekend. Haven't decided what yet, but probably something about finding family in weird places, or maybe just something about how sometimes your roommate isn't just your roommate. Emma suggested we get tiny spelling bee medals, since that's how Trevor gave himself away. I said that's the dumbest idea I've ever heard. We're definitely doing it.